I first started playing StarCraft when I was, I think, 8 years old or 9 years old, together with my brothers, just in LAN mode. Basically, we had 2 PCs and we started competing against each other, 1v1. Always the king for me of competitive type. And yeah, so it's been 22 years since I started playing StarCraft, which is kind of crazy. But I really got into it on a highly competitive level when I was 12. I believe the first time I started visiting TLNet, I think I must have been maybe 14, 15, around that age, being a teenager, yeah. To this date, one of my favorite memories is being invited to the Team Liquid Beta Invitational by Victor. It was such an honor for me to have me compete together with legends like himself and Vidra. That was really the first moment in competitive gaming where I felt like I made it to the top, to that level where I want to be at. A couple months ago, I started talking to some people at Shopify who are very interested in expanding into esports. We've already seen Shopify sponsoring, for example, TSL5 and some other events. And I just had a really good connection with Jeremy Steves, who's going to be one of my coworkers, and also at Toby himself, the man of the company. And it just really clicked. We started talking, and that idea just kind of developed of what could Shopify do themselves in esports rather than being just another company that sponsors an event. Shopify wants to create something more than that, and they recognize that it's useful to get somebody on board that has been there from the very beginning, that's endemic to the scene, and my perspective will hopefully help Shopify develop that dream. Honestly, for me, StarCraft is such a constant in my life that I am not very surprised that I competed for as long as I have, and I will still keep competing even as I'm transitioning into other roles in my life. I think StarCraft will be part of my life for as long as there's StarCraft, and I think StarCraft will be forever. So no matter what's going to happen, I will always have love for the game. I always want to be highly competitive, even if it maybe not on the highest level that people are competing at World Championships, but I just have so much love for the game, so much love for the community. I can't see myself ever parting from that. Honestly, I was a little bit nervous about telling Victor that this is a route I want to take. I've never had a different job in my life, but it's more about than just money. It's just my entire adult professional life I spent with Team Liquid. So parting from that personally doesn't come easy, but at the same time, telling Victor, okay, it's time for me to move on, I was a little afraid of, but the truth is he was incredibly supportive. He is very happy for me that I can make that transition that not so many professional players are making. And also on top of that, keep working in esports, because that's such a privilege for me. That's a thing I love. It's not like I'm going to start a normal job. I am still going to be able to do these crazy things that, you know, I love, and now I just get to do it from a different perspective than before.
Hey Dario, it has been such a pleasure getting to know you, and I couldn't be more thankful for meeting on Battle.net 10 years ago. And today I'm proud to call you a friend, and I couldn't be more proud of you and of what you've accomplished. Even though you'll be going elsewhere, I'm so happy for you, and I think this is an amazing path of life that you're following and that you are on. And I feel like I owe you a lot, Team Liquid owes you a lot, and you've done so much for us, and it means the world. Thank you so much.
So, end of an era, eh? Who would have guessed that the serendipitous personal sponsorship by the little app factory of the little one 10 years ago will grow into like this modern day esports powerhouse that is, you know, Team Liquid.
TLO, congratulations on a fantastic career, man. When you joined Liquid, I didn't know who you were, I didn't know what you were about, but as soon as I met you, I knew that you were gonna uphold what Liquid stood for. What I didn't know right away is that you were going to add so much to it.
Hey Dario, it's rare that a player will fit the culture, personality, and environment as much as you did at Liquid. 10 plus years, that's a lot of loyalty and a lot of commitment.
Yeah, this is the farewell, this is the goodbye from Team Liquid. And you've been here for such a long time, and your time in Team Liquid is very valuable. You mean a lot to us and to me.
To me, you were everything that Team Liquid stood for. You represented the team in such a positive way. You were always professional, always kind, always well-mannered.
Team Liquid was the first team I cheered for because they were known as, the good guys, right? They were the players who exhibited sportsmanship, integrity, class, leadership, teamwork, and you were, of course, the cornerstone of this. Team Liquid to this day still exemplifies these qualities, and from all of us at Team Liquid, we have you to thank for this. We would not be what we are today without you.
It really cannot be said enough just how much you've contributed to the team over all these years, and I'm very grateful to have been able to play on the same team as you.
I want to thank you for everything you did for me back in the day. I'm sure you were one of the primary advocates for getting me on the team, and you were also really welcoming when I finally joined the team, and I think you helped me get a really good start in esports and as a professional player.
Whenever there was an event and I knew that TLO is coming with me, or you were going to be there as a manager or as a player, I knew things will always be taken care of. I never had to take care of like travel or how to get to the event, how to get to the venue, the player passes, whatever. All the little things would always be taken care of.
It's been a privilege following your career for this long, and seeing you maintain like this level of passion for what is like an eternity in esports years.
I think back in the day in StarCraft II there was a little more cliques, and it was harder as a new player to kind of talk with the top guys or to be friendly with them. And you were someone that very quickly after I entered, even though I wasn't that good yet or that well known, you reached out, you'd play with me or just talk to me at events, which I always appreciated.
Yeah, I've been taking care of us all this time. It's been really great, and honestly I'm very grateful and appreciative of what you did.
You were always really helpful at tournaments, and after matches you were great to talk to and cheer me up because I wasn't always in the best mood after losing.
I really enjoyed all the positivity you had in life. Being able to talk with you about morality and just life in general too after tournaments was awesome, and I never forgot it. It always impacted me in my life, and I really appreciate just everything you've done in that regard for me.
You inspired so many people, you entertained so many people, but those of us who knew you personally, you also made it such a joy to do this career, to travel to these tournaments, and to celebrate our wins and to get through our losses. You were there, and it meant a lot to me to have you around.
You were always the guy to take care of everybody in the team. You would make us breakfast at the boot camps, and you would always be a very, very good friend and listen to anybody if they had problems.
You helped me perform a lot better at events, and just all these times when I would lose my cool playing in important matches, you always were there for me. Anytime I would have a rough time, always helping me out. And a lot of my success throughout the years has been thanks to you.
You're going to work with some new people, and you'll share the same values, honesty, curiosity, goodness, with even more people, and this will make the world a better place.
Your kindness as a person, generous with your time explaining things, and thanks for getting me in Team Liquid, man.
You started the 2010s by uprooting your life and like moving to Korea, and now you're doing the same, I guess, by uprooting your life and moving to Canada. I wonder what 2030s will hold in store.
Any of us StarCraft players should really look up to you for your work ethic and work-life balance. In an individual sport like StarCraft is, you've basically shown what it means to be a team player.
I heard you retiring StarCraft II professional from Victor, so I wanna tell you that you always did your best and you did a good job, man. Fighting.
I just wanted to say best of luck, have fun at the new opportunity where I also feel like you'll fit right in. Go get 'em, man.
I already had a very good time with you in Team Liquid for about 6 months already. Thank you for all the help and advices you gave me. That was very helpful. And yeah, just good luck in the future and hope to see you soon.
I want to thank you for being such a great friend and teammate during our pro gaming time together. Your creativity, hard work and dedication is what has kept you at the top for so long, and it's also what will make you successful in your next chapter.
I wanted to say that I hope you're very satisfied with your career in Team Liquid, and to wish you a lot of luck on your new job, a lot of happiness as well. and hope to see you clap some StarCraft players sometimes if you still hop on. It's been a pleasure, Doctor. Adios.
I'm sure that no matter what the next step is, you will have just as much success, as you are just the kind of person that commits himself fully and is always driven and tries their best no matter what the endeavor. I want to wish you and your family all the best, and I really hope to see you someday on StarCraft III on the ladder.
I think you are a great friend. I hope you will still keep in touch. I'll definitely miss you, Dario. Just for you, man. Make it click.
I heard you were leaving Team Liquid. It's really sad, but thank you for your hard work, and I wish good luck in your future.
Thank you for our time together back then, and I'm sure that wherever you're going now, they're going to be just as happy to have you as we were.
I'm sure you're going to do really well in whatever you do next, and I hope you stay in touch, man.
So have fun, good luck, and I'll be seeing you around. Lots of love.
I wish you the best of luck, and thank you for joining Liquid and being a part of my life.
Good luck at your new job, and I'm sure you'll do fantastic. I love you, buddy.
You were one of the first players to join Team Liquid for StarCraft II, and that is now 10 years ago. I've always appreciated the loyalty that you've had to Team Liquid. It's been a great 10 years, and I wish you nothing but the best.
One thing that I learned, especially from StarCraft eSport, is just how much love there is, how much shared passion, and that's never going to change. It doesn't matter what jersey you're wearing, it doesn't matter what company you're working for, who you are. We all have this passion and love for esports together, and that's what we should be focusing on.